Hi everyone, my name is Jess and I'm a thriftaholic. Welcome to Thrifting is My Beach. I have a what sold / ship with me for this is going to be for Poshmark and Etsy. I ship out every other day and I didn't have any sales on eBay, which is a little strange. So let's just get started. The first item I am shipping out is a vintage Coach Legacy bucket bag. I have had this for sale, so today is April 29th, and this one was listed February 11th. Vintage Coach, especially like the leather, I tend to do really well with. I had this priced, I believe, at $125, and this was the Legacy bucket drawstring bag, and this one was listed at $125. Poshmark VA sent out an offer for $108, and it was accepted. I did pay up for this. I'll get to that in a second. Poshmark VA sends out automatic offers for me, which is where I make 80% of my sales. If you want, the discount code is down below in the description to get 30% off, I believe, your first month. You can also have a free trial for a few days to see if you like it, but let me tell you, my Poshmark grew by $8,000 last year. Like, it almost doubled because of Poshmark VA. It's very affordable. I've shopped around and used other services, and I highly recommend this. So I think the code Thrifting is My Beach. It's down below as well, so feel free to use that as it has greatly helped my business. Okay, like I said, I paid up for this bag on Facebook. When I mean paid up, I mean I paid $10 for it, but I did pay another $10 and then tax to get it shipped to me. So all in, I was $22.50. So once you minus fees and my cost of goods, I made $61.22, which I really like that because online shopping, just the gas and time for going to the thrift, totally worth it to me. So this one is going, this sold on Poshmark. Like I said, this is Elena. I like that name. So I'm just gonna stick this on here. It was already prepackaged. My nicer item, well, in general, I package all my stuff prepackaged. That way it's ready to ship and it saves me time when it sells. And I have not had my coffee yet. I made it earlier and it was too hot, so I went and grabbed my stuff to ship. I'm going to my first garage sale of the season this year. I'm very excited. So I woke up earlier today to get my shipping done. All right, so I have another story about my next item. LL Bean. Like, I tend to get the 90s stuff. This nightgown is just like a plaid nightgown. Was actually returned to me because the cuffs originally were gathered, meaning they had elastic, and I did not notice that. That wasn't how it was intended to fit. You wouldn't notice it unless you actually tried it on. And I actually had a buyer on, I think it was eBay, bought it and washed it, and then they went to put it on and then they noticed the sleeve. So technically, once I washed it, I could have declined it, but I wasn't going to fight a return. I'm learning to go with the flow, and it's just so much easier and less stress. So I did pay probably $5 to get this returned back to me. But even with, I paid hardly anything for this originally. So it sold for $38 on Mercari, which Mercari has been fire for me lately. It's crazy. $38 minus fees and then my cost of goods plus the previous shipping. I still made $27.95, which is great. This sold, like I said, Mercari, and I had this relisted March 10th. So it had quite a bit of interest as well, which is awesome. And this is going first class. I had all my shipping stuff pre-done with everything ready to go. Bad thing about Mercari is there's no way to use their labels on your label printer, because if I screenshot it, it's like fuzzy and their scanners won't scan when it goes to ship. So I still have to print it out on paper, which is very annoying. I wish Mercari would change that. Hopefully they do in the near future. Previously they had their shipping fees jump a lot, especially for like 1 to 2 pounds. I think it jumped $3 or $4. They did a couple weeks ago release a statement that FedEx SmartPost is still honoring the $7.99, which is amazing because I use that service very frequently and it has worked very well. I've never had people complain about it taking too long to ship. And I don't ship every day, I ship every other day. So keep that in mind. Hey bud, you can go brush your teeth when you're done eating. I don't have a pile yet to ship. Okay. The next one sold on Poshmark, and I debated if I should take the offer, but I'm trying to take more offers than trying to get top dollar, which is a little bit different for me. Kurt bought this Aztec printed, like almost tapestry jacket, 90s. It was like a boxy fit. And I had this listed for a little over a month. I listed this March 25th. This jacket was, I think, listed at $49. They sent me an offer for 20 something. I countered at $40 and they countered at $32. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I paid $4 for it. So once you minus the fees and cost of goods, I still made $21.60. So pretty good. Like I said, I paid $4 for it. So 5 times my money. I always try to get at least 3 times my money. But more is better. And I always send them in pre-sale bags, just in case it gets wet or if the outer package gets damaged. I know some people don't like that because it's just more plastic, but for myself, I've had a lot of items get damaged or they're soaked when I go to get my mail. And so an extra layer of protection, I've actually had people say thank you for that because it helped their item get salvaged from what could have been ruined. So that works for me. And I always use these. I've talked about them before. They used to be $3.12. With inflation, I think they're now $3.60. They're just the Walmart gallon twist baggies. They work great for most items. So I do super well with Aztec 90s jackets, just in general. I think I've sold every single one. And so whenever I see them in the thrift, doesn't matter the brand, as long as it's not like a fast fashion, like a modern fast fashion brand, I will pick it up. And like I've stated before, I don't even put the vintage brand in the title. Doesn't matter. Okay, this one totally shocked me. And something that has been in my inventory for the longest time ever. It's from 2020. I didn't realize, you know, my inventory is a little over 1,300. I didn't realize I had it that long. I'm trying to think. Let me get the sheet for you guys. So it's a Ralph Lauren suede vest. It's, I guess you consider it vintage. It had quite a few marks on it. I'm not very good at cleaning suede, so I'm sure you could get it looking nicer. But there were marks on it, and it had been listed since September of 2020. My average cost of goods is usually around $3. I don't remember how much I paid for it. This vest, guys, sold on Etsy for $125. Plus $12 in shipping. Or no, $8.75 in shipping. It blows my mind. I did see a previous comp that was higher, and that's why I did price this higher. But I was still so surprised. I did have this lowered down to $90 or best offer on eBay, but like I said, Etsy buyers always pay more. So this sold for $125 minus cost of goods and fees. I did make a little bit on shipping. I still profited $110.44. So that is marvelous, and this is going to Elizabeth. Okay. Very happy. I made 3 Etsy sales within a few hours yesterday, which is not common. I can go like days without an Etsy sale, and then I get several, which is great because like I said, I typically sell on eBay and I had 0. So these sales from Etsy pretty much just covered eBay. All right, we'll do these. If you are aware, vintage, well, even modern, Champion reverse weave. It actually says on the tag. Sweatshirts are kind of a bolo. You can sell them anywhere from like 30 to 100, just depending on the age and what's on it. So I found a pair of reverse weave sweatpants at the thrift. Didn't know they existed. I checked comps on eBay and they were kind of poopy, like 20 to 30 bucks. So I had these listed, I think for 40 across all the platforms. They didn't get much attention. They did get listed. How long do I have these listed? Since January 30th. They did sell on Etsy for $40 minus fees and cost of goods. I made money on shipping. So it's $35.95 is what I profited. Great sale. If I see lower comps on eBay, but it's like a unique piece, I will still pick it up. There aren't tons of these online. So, and this wasn't even the greatest condition. I think it had like some fading and just typical vintage look. So for Etsy, I have, depending on the weight, I have different like shipping criterias, and I always charge if I'm shipping it across the country because I don't like eating my shipping. And so for items weighing, depending if it can fit in a padded flat rate, I have them paying $12, as it does cost $12 for me to ship it to like California. So yeah, there's a pair of leggings I wanted to buy today on eBay, like some LuLaRoe camo leggings, because yes, I like wearing LuLaRoe. Some other leggings, and they were reasonably priced at like $13, but they were pre-owned. They sent me an offer, but what made me really hesitate, this is first class, they weigh maybe 7 ounces. The person is charging $9 to ship, and I know they're going to make at least $5 off the shipping. And I'm sorry, but they were used LuLaRoe leggings, and it's because it's camo resells for more. If you didn't know, for LuLaRoe. And so they sent me like 19% off, but I still couldn't see used leggings spending that much. And then for the shipping, that's what I didn't get. So I declined the offer, and I simply said, I would buy these if the shipping was cheaper. I'm not going to pay $9 to ship a pair of lightweight leggings. I am that kind of person. So anyways, that's been my morning so far. All right, this next one sold on Etsy as well. It's a vintage wolf collage blanket. I had another one like this, but it just had one wolf, like a huge graphic blanket, and it sold pretty quick. This one, it did take a hot minute. I'll tell you here in a second how long it took. I've had this listed since November 2nd. I got it for 50 cents. Great deal. These tapestry blankets, like I've stated in my previous videos, do super well as long as they're a quality piece, typically from the 90s or earlier. If you're interested in learning about linens and how I made thousands of dollars this last year on blankets, I have a specific video for that in my playlist. So you can go back and look at that. I'm trying to think this will fit in this bag. Okay, so this wolf blanket, like I said, it's sold on Etsy for $60, which is great. It's my typical 50 to 60. And then minus cost of goods and fees, I made a couple bucks on shipping. So because of that, $57.30, which is great. I will totally wait 6 months to make that kind of profit. So, yeah, a lot of my sales that I'm paying for priority, I made more money because they're not shipping very far, which is nice. I'm going to try to squeeze it into this bag, so I apologize for all the crinkling. I know it will fit. I cannot tell you the time I have wasted trying to fit stuff in a padded flat rate. A lot. Okay, and I am going to add an extra piece of tape to secure this because it's kind of tight. Okay, so see, this is like my go-to. All right, we're getting near the end. Like I said, I've just now recently started getting back to work part-time to generate sales. So here we have a Tahari light blue linen blouse. You know, typical to sell this time of year. I was hoping to get a little bit more for it. It did go on Poshmark for best offer. If I can find my cheat sheet. Yeah. So I had this listed March 9th. I paid a couple bucks for it at the thrift store. So minus cost of goods and stuff, I only made $14. I mean, $14 is fine with me. I just thought it would sell for more. I believe I had this listed for $35 maybe. So, and this is going to Linda. Really pretty top. I love this light blue. It's actually, I call that periwinkle, which is Pantone's color of the year. Is it color of the year or color of the season? It might just be season. I can't remember how often they come out with colors. And this one, shocker, guys. I posted this on my Instagram asking for more information. I am not a Beanie Baby expert at all. And found I was hoping it was first edition because they can go for a little bit more money. This, I believe, was second edition. What made this one stand out is that it had a crown specifically. It was like an add-on that you could buy, which really helped sell it. I got this for $1 or maybe 50 cents. I think maybe $1. I've had this listed for a short period of time, just since April 18th. Sold for $50 on Etsy, and minus cost of goods and fees, I made $46.12. So this has a rhinestone crown. Doesn't sit on the bear very well because the crown is heavy, so you have to like put it at an angle, and I don't know, it's just, I'm sure you could get it to work, but that sold, made $46.12. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoy these videos and have a great day. Bye.